Now you said, Ben, before we went on break, our ChatGPT was still working on the task we gave to it, and now we have it. We used the deep research, and now look at what it has given us. Instead of just one line statement that we had earlier, it has broken everything down into pieces. So now the first one has 5 points. The second one has another 5 points. Okay, 6 points, and so on. So you can expand these to fit in whatever you want to fit. Imagine the result you are going to get if you copy something like this as a prompt to improve feedback collection. So this is going to be extremely huge when you are done getting whatever you want to get. So these are the things you can achieve. So if you want to, every time you want to work on a project, you have to redesign. You go through this all over again to start the project. If you want to charge GPT and you want to use it for free. So now we want to move from ChatGPT to Gemini. And on Gemini, we want to see how we can create gem that will do the work for us. So we'll design it for different tasks. So if you know the task you want to do, you set it up for the task. So you can create as many gems as you want. And whenever you want to work on that specific project, you come on Gem, launch it, and then you are good to go. So since we don't have any question on chat, so since we don't have any question on this, we can move to Gemini. So if you go on Gemini, to get to Gemini, you type gemini.google.com, and it's going to bring you to this interface that I have in front of me. You may not have all these other stories. These are the works that I've done using Gemini. So we are starting all over. So when you launch your own, you may just have this new chart. You have my stuff. You have gems. You may not have all these ones that I've created and so on. So now let's see how we can use our front end and the back end of this Gemini. Before we proceed, while you are checking that, let me just show you what I wanted to show you on Microsoft Word the other time, in case you encounter such next time, you know how to go about it. So here is what we were doing the other time. Please, you can start launching Gemini. Just type gemini.google.com. So when you are done, you can kickstart fully. So here now, on Microsoft Word, if you look at it, I said we have the front end and the back end of a thing. So look at here, we have file, we have home, we have insert, we have draw, we have everything here. So if I want to remove anything from here, I'll just click on my file right here, and then I'll go down to more and click on options. So when I click options, I have the options here, so I can do so many things here. If you want your Microsoft Word to autosave, you can set the autosave function here. You can change the time. As it is by default, it saves every 10 minutes. So if you want it to be saving your file every 1 minute so that you don't have to lose anything when your laptop accidentally goes off, or you're using desktop and there is power outage, instead of you to lose everything you have worked on, you will only lose the last 1 minute if you change this from 10 to 1 minute. So that is another advantage of coming to the back end to do the settings when you are using your application. So you can change this to anything you want to change it to. Also, you can change the language. You can add another language if you want to start using English and Hausa or Yoruba on your computer. You can just click here and say add the language. You download the language file, and when you download the language file, you will have it here, so you can switch from English to any other language that you want to switch. Also here, this is where I want to go. If you click on this custom ribbon, so here you can deactivate the headings. All these ones that we have here, we have home, we have insert, we have everything here. I can start removing them. For example, I don't want home, I'll remove home. I don't want design, I'll remove design. I don't want insert, I'll remove insert. I don't want draw, I'll remove draw. I don't want background remover, I don't want all these. Okay, let's say I don't want view, I'll remove view and review. So I've removed all these things. So if I click OK now, it will remove everything, and then I'll have all this left. So if you give your laptop to someone to work with, if you don't want them to be able to use your computer, you can do this. So I can decide to remove everything. So when you launch Microsoft Word on my laptop, you will not be able to use it. So you will just leave it for me. I will use my thing when I'm ready to use it. So these are the things you can do. And also there is this developer option that is there. You can now code, you can write code and everything on Microsoft Word. So you can activate this when you go to that same place. Activate it anyhow you want. So this is to show us that there is no application you are working on that doesn't have the back end and the front end, and the back end determines what happens in the front end. So that is that about that. I just feel we should know about this. It's just by the way, anyways. So let me click it to activate it back. Have we launched our Gemini? I have launched my Gemini. Please drop it in the chat. I have launched Gemini. Let me know. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, I cannot hear you, and you are not dropping anything in the chat.
The network is a little bit slow, so we are trying to launch it. It's a little bit slow.
But at least with what we have done today, this is just introduction to the foundation. This is just the foundation, introduction to what we want to do. And with what we have done today, I know there is going to be change in how you have been using AI and how you are going to be using it henceforth. So we have 5 minutes to get that done so that we can move. We have so many things to cover. We have not done anything at all.
Engineer, I downloaded the Gemini, but my own doesn't have these options of yours by your left-hand side. I don't know whether is it the correct one downloaded or not.
It will be like that because you are launching it for the first time. You have not done anything on it before.
So it will not look like this one, because what I have here is when I downloaded it, I only saw it asked me, "Hi, I'm ready to help you plan, study, bring ideas to life, and move." As Gemini 3, 2. Then I collapsed I have new chat, my staff, James, and so on. That's all I have.
Yes, that's what you will have. The charts that I have here are the tasks that I've carried out on it before. So when you start using it, you will have all these ones too, depending on what you are using it for.
So Gemini, you cannot personalize it the way you personalize the other AI.
We are going to do that too. We are going to do that. That's why I want us to, since we have so many things to do. That's why I want us to move as fast as we can. But we cannot move too fast because I want everybody to have value for their time. And somebody said, should I download it on the ChatGPT? No, you just click your browser, open a new tab and type gemini.google.com. That's all you need to do. Just type gemini.google.com and press enter. So it's going to load it for you and it will bring you here. So when you just launch it, it may not show anything here. It will be like this. If you want it to reveal what is there, just expand it. It's going to show you whatever you have done or what you are going to work with. So can we proceed, please? If you want us to proceed, please let us know in the chat so that we can move. So can you hear me? I can see yes, we can proceed. All right. Okay. Since there is nobody that is going against that, let's proceed. So the first thing we have to do, we are good to go. Yes, we can. All right, good. So the next thing we have to do now is to do the setting the same way we did for ChatGPT. So if you want to do that, you come down here and click on settings and help. So you have all these options that you can make use of. You may not have NotebookLM at it, and it's possible you have it, but NotebookLM, they've just added it to the add-ins that you can have on Gemini. You see, Gemini is a very wonderful model. It's large, and so far the picture generation tool that it has can do so many things. And when it generates any image for you, it will look as if you have taken yourself to the studio to take the picture. Or maybe you know the person before and we have used the most expensive camera to take the shot. And it uses what we call Nano Banana to take shots. So this Gemini, it has so many things in it. There is Nano Banana inside. There is Nano Banana embedded in it. You can use Nano Banana to generate image. You can use it to design flyers. You can use it to do so many things. And also there is Google View that they have also embedded into it. We can use Google View to create video. So if you want to create advert videos and all, you use Google Video for that. So you can easily prompt from here and it's going to generate video for you. Also, they have also added NotebookLM into it now. That whatever you are working on NotebookLM, you can also come here to query what you have on NotebookLM directly from here. Another thing that is here is that you can also link your Gemini to other Google accounts. That you can now start asking questions from there. For example, now I can just wake up this morning and I feel, I have so many mails in my box that I cannot just start reading now. I can prompt Gemini because I've linked my mail to it. I can say, go and check my mail, check all the mails that I've received in the last 4 days, summarize them for me, and list them according to their importance. I can also ask it to generate response. I'll just copy the response and go and reply. So these are the things you can do using Gemini. So we want to see how we can get all these things done. We are picking these tools one by one. And so far, we have just only been able to work on ChatGPT, the beginner's level. We've been able to complete that. And now we want to try Gemini. Gemini is more complex than, I don't want to use the word complex. It is more robust than ChatGPT. So let's dive in. So if you click here, you can see your activities. Activities, by activities we mean and what you have been doing. So here it says keep your activities, let you pick up charts where you left off. If you don't turn this on, for example, if you create gem and you use your gem to generate something, if this is not on, in the next 72 hours it will delete from your Gemini. So it is advisable you keep this on. Once it's on, anytime you come on your gem, you will see whatever you have worked with or whatever you have, whatever conversation you have had in the past, you will always have them there. So that is why I have all the lists of conversations that I have here. That's why I have all these ones. If I scroll down, it's still going to show me so many more. Oh, since the time I've been using Gemini, so you can see I have so many things that I've used Gemini for. And for example, if you have exam, you can also use it for exam, any exam at all. If you are running a program and you have your exam, you can upload your material. If you have the software version of the document, upload it here and ask it to generate questions for you, or ask it to summarize the entire material for you so you can read it in 5 minutes and go for your exam. So these and many more are the things that Gemini can do. All right, without further ado, let's jump into action. So if you click on settings, we can do activities. We have talked about that. Also, you can do personal context. So you can make it, just click on it and come here. So your past chat with Gemini. So it's going to be there. So Gemini learns from your chat to understand more about you. We saw this on ChatGPT. You can also use this for it. Your instruction for Gemini, you can keep it on. So if you have any instruction you want to give it, the same way we added instruction to ChatGPT, you just click on add and then put the instruction here. Look at the example. It says, for example, I prefer short, concise, and so on. So just write it. I prefer everything I'm doing. I prefer everything I'm doing to be concise. One, I don't want the annoying line that you normally put. Then I want all the AI terms to get. I want you to get rid of all the AI footprints and some other things, whatever comes to your mind. Just put everything here. And when you are done, click on submit. So it's going to add it to your repository. And whenever you prompt it to do something, it will give you response based on whatever you have put here. So that is what we use that for. Now back to our settings again. So we are done with this. And this connected app, this is a very wonderful thing that come on Gemini. So here now you can link your workspace. So you can add your Gmail. If you link your Gmail, link your Google Calendar, link your Google Doc. By Google Doc, that is Word documents, Google version. Microsoft Word is for Microsoft, while Google Doc is for Google Doc. So if you want to type, you can use Google Doc for typing, and at the same time you can. But Google Doc is a web-based application, so you use it on your Chrome browser. Also, Google Drive, it can also get information from your Google Drive. So this is very powerful, meaning whatever you have in your Google Drive, you can ask ChatGPT to do something on it for you. Sorry, Gemini to do something on it for you. Also, your Google Keep, you can do that, and Google Task. So whatever, so it can plan your day for you. It can do anything. If you want YouTube music, you can also add it to it. It's going to have YouTube music. I've also added my GitHub. I've added Synth ID. So all these that I've added, I can easily now query Gemini to use it to get something for me from those things. So before this class, I'm going to show you how you can. Now I've linked my Gmail. Or all you just need to do is toggle on this. Just toggle this on. Once you toggle it on, everything is active because you have your Google account. You had your Google account before you came on Gemini. So once you turn it on, it's going to activate all these things for Gemini, so you can start asking questions from them. All you just need to do is type hat and put whatever you want to work with. So when we went to that, you see how it works. So we'll go again. Here we have schedule as action. So you can schedule actions. So here you can do action. We'll get to that place too. Also, your public links, all the links, whatever you have generated on Gemini, here is going to keep all the links. It's a record of all the links that you have generated that you can now make use of anytime you want. For example, this one. So these and more are the things you can achieve using Gemini. Let me show you this. If I click on it, I created someone wanted to apply for a job in University of Ibadan when opening some months back. So I decided to create this using Gemini. So I create something that looks like an exam portal. Now the person and I questions in it, so the person can use this to practice. So if you click start exam, you have this. Once you fill in your name, fill your email address and phone number and the institution, and click start exam, it will start bringing out questions that they can practice with. I designed this using Gemini. So these and many more are the things you can using Gemini. Many people would say Gemini more than this. It is because they have not explored. But if you explore it to that end, to that extent, you will understand how far it can go. Please mute to avoid distraction. Please. Let me do that by myself. So these are many more are the things you can achieve. So back here, if you click on your settings now, let's go back to our settings. So that is what we mean by your public link. Also, the theme here, you can use this to change the color of the display. You can see my own is dark now. I prefer it darker. So if I want it light, I'll just click on light. It will transform it to light color. So if I want, because I clicked system before, and the theme I'm using on my laptop is a dark theme. So that's why I had it dark. So I can decide to click on dark or click on system to have that result. Also, you can manage your subscription from here. If you click on it, you can subscribe. The subscription, the package, because I'm using Pro version. The Pro that I'm using, if you want Pro version, I think Pro version is around 28 or 29,000 naira per month. So that is what they charge per month. And before the end of the workshop, I'll see what I can do. Let's see how we can break down the amount. I can make it available for everybody at an affordable rate. So the price will be affordable actually, because if you calculate 28,000 naira every month for a year, that is going to be around 300 and something thousand naira. But we can see how we can go about it and see how we can bring down the price. So that about that. When you get to that bridge, we'll cross it. All right. So back to our design. So on Gemini, I don't like this white theme, so I'll just change it to my system theme. Okay, that's fine. All right. So here you can upgrade to Google AI Ultra. With Google AI Ultra, you can do so many things. There is nothing limiting you. So you can do so many things, but it's very expensive. It's very expensive. But the Pro version is sufficient for you to achieve the result you want to achieve. You cannot even exhaust the Pro version. And also, even the free version, you can do so many things with the free version, because NotebookLM, that is the major tool that you want to use. The free version can allow you to upload 50 materials at once. So that alone is enough. But if you want Pro, if you do Pro, you get Pro results. All right, so we have NotebookLM here too, which is something that we have also linked. So you can click on NotebookLM and it will take you to your NotebookLM directly from Gemini. But we are not doing NotebookLM today, so I'll let go of that. Also, here you can seek help. You have so many details to read here, so many information to read here. If you are lost anywhere, you can read and then come back and get everything done. So this is everything about the back end when it comes to Gemini. Do we have any question? If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. Somebody said, I don't understand Nano Banana. Nano Banana is a tool on this model that we make use of when we want to generate images. So if you want to generate image, you use Nano Banana to get that done. We are going to practicalize it. You see how it works. Any other question, please? Any other question? In the advent of no other questions, so let's just dive in. So now, if you want to use it, remember when we were on ChatGPT, we had deep research. Here we have what we call thinking mode. We have the thinking mode. We have the pro mode. If you are using free version, the pro mode that you can use, I think you can only use it for like 2 or 3 times. And afterwards, you'll be left with the free, and the free, there is also limit to the amount of prompts that you can give it before it will ask you to subscribe. So, but if you have the pro package, I assure you that there is nothing you want to do when it comes to research work that you'll not be able to do with Gemini and NotebookLM together. So if you now want to, if you want to be app developer, for example, this link that we sent out when you were registering, where you have to upload, where you uploaded your, what is it called now? Where you uploaded your proof of payment, your proof of payment. I designed that using another model that Gemini that will come with your Gemini package if you have the pro package. I used Google AI Studio to do that. When we get to the advanced class, we are going to touch that by God's grace. We're going to touch that by God's grace. So for those that have not seen it, okay. Also, you registered where you upload your file, where you uploaded and received the proof of payment. I designed that using Google AI Studio. So there are other ones that can create the workflow. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, engineer, we can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Oh, okay. So with Google Hopal, you can create a workflow. There's something we call automation and automation, AI automation. With AI automation, you can use that to automate whatever you do in your organization. So you can ask your AI to make a call. You can ask your AI to send message to someone on WhatsApp. You can ask your AI to send message to email. You can ask your AI to do so many things in the office. And this is why it is important for everybody to be AI literate in 2026, because it's coming to take jobs. AI itself is creating job every time and taking over the job. Well, like some months ago, prompt engineering was the hint thing. If you happen to know how to prompt very well, then you'll be making a whole lot of money at that point in time. But the job did not use up to like a month before AI took over the job. So now you can ask AI to give you a better prompt to do whatever you want to do. And you copy the prompt and go and use it on another model, and you have your result. Instead of paying another uh, prompt engineer to get it done for you, AI will do it, and then you will now use that prompt on AI. So that is how rapid the growth is. So that being said, let's proceed. So let me know if you have any question, please. So that I'll know that we are moving at the same pace. I can see a question here that says, "Is your public link saving the link you visit?" If you visit, no, it is for the whatever you have generated that is yours. That is where it's going to keep it. So that's where it's going to keep it. So since we don't have any other question, then we can proceed. So if you come here now and click on tools right here, we have an LLM, large language models. Large language models. These are Gemini, ChatGPT, then NotebookLM, and every other ones like that. And what they do is they think about the next thing to say. When you ask them to do something, they will think about the next thing. So if I say, for example, now, if I open it to everybody and I say two tinku, the next thing you will say is little stars, because you have heard that over and over and over again. So you don't have to think before you know what will come up next. And that is what this does. What LLM, that is how they operate. So if I type anything, if I say the president of Nigeria, it will understand that I'm talking about Tinubu, and it will start working on materials that will go with Tinubu. It is like that because before they open it to the public, they will have opened it to some people to train the models. We'll call them model trainers. So they will train the models. They will start asking different questions. As you ask questions, you start training it. So it's a robot that you have to train to understand that you want it to work. So they will train it, and when they feel that the training it's enough, then they will launch it to the public to start using it. So during the training period, some people train models to earn money. They will train models. When they train, they pay them at the end of the week. They pay them in dollars actually. So some people do that. That is the job they do. So once they are done training it, it will be open to the public and you can start using it. So this has been trained over time to understand that if you say one or two lines, it will understand that, it will guess that, okay, this is what is supposed to come next. And when it puts that in there, that is why it is advisable that any result you get from an AI, you'll be there to read and see and filter it. But I can guarantee you that if you use a NotebookLM and upload any material, so definitely whatever is giving you is coming from those materials that you have uploaded. So when we get to NotebookLM, you understand. Now we have this here. So we said LLM. After LLM, we now have what we call tools. Inside our LLM, there are tools that we can make use of to enhance our work. Inside the LLM, for example, now Gemini, we now have tools that we can make use of. The tools we can make use of are these ones that we have here. We can now do deep research. When you do deep research, it will work the same way ChatGPT worked earlier. It will take longer time to give you the results, but it will give you more accurate results than just opening it. And also, you can create video directly from here. Remember I said Google View? You can use Google View to create it. We now have Google View 3.1 available for us to work with now. So you can use it to create adverts and some other things. And people are also using it to create skits and short videos, like the ones we see on Facebook and other platforms that you see monkey talking and other things. So you can use this to create it. Also, you can use it to create images. So when you want to create image now, what it's going to do is it will activate the nano banana that we were talking about. So it will activate nano banana for you to generate the image. Also, if you want to, the canvas, canvas should not be new to us now. We talked about it using on ChatGPT. So you can use canvas. When I activate canvas and I prompt Gemini to do something for me, it's going to open it for me that I can edit directly from Gemini, and then I'll get the results and also do some other things further that we may likely touch in this class. Also, we have guided learning. So here you can go back and forth like we saw on ChatGPT. So you can ask questions. It will give you answer and ask you question for that to train you on a specific topic. So you can pick anyone you want. So aside from these tools that we now have here, we have another one here called we have fast. So we have fast. If you click on it, we have different types of Gemini. So we have fast. When you do fast, it will give you fast answer. As you put if you put anything inside, it's going to give you fast answer. Also, if you click on thinking, it will take time. It solves complex problems. It will take its time to go online, search different materials and all before giving you solution. And here we have the pro version. The pro will think longer for advanced math and code. So if you want to code and you want to solve mathematical problem or some other things you want to do and it's complex, you can activate this pro. So when you activate pro, it's going to get the work done for you. So how do we now use all these things? Now let's dive into practical. Or do you have any question before we move further, please? Am I too fast? Am I too slow? Do you have any suggestion, please? Let's have it. I can see love there. Thank you. So do you have any? Okay, since there is no, if you have it, please drop it in the chat so that we can all flow together. If you don't have it, we can proceed. Since you don't have it, so here, if you come here, inside your Gemini, you can ask questions. Let's say, for example, I want to ask question like a layman. I want to say, what is, okay, let me use I have another tool that you can make use of. It is called Whisper Flow. You must have seen the advert on YouTube severally, Whisper Flow. With Whisper Flow, you don't need to type anything. You will just dictate and it will type, and it's always accurate. So let me use my Whisper Flow now. What is the procedure of electing president in Nigeria? So I've dictated it, and you can see, I made mistake from the beginning. I said, what is, and also repeated it, but it will understand that I did not mean the two. So you can see now it says, what is the procedure of electing a president in Nigeria? So I'm using fast mode now. So we have different options. I can say I can use this fast mode. It's going to give me the results quickly, and I can do thinking. It will take a while before the results will come on. I can do pro, that will take longer. Also, if I come here with research, I can do deep research. It's going to go more online to give me what I want, and so on. So this I have, and if I click search, look at what it's going to do for us. Immediately, it's going to give us our results. You can see now eligibility and so on. So it has given me everything I need and about that. You can see how fast that is. But if I want it to do more, all I need to do is come here, repeat the same question. So I can come here, edit the question. I'll just change something. Let me just copy this and come back here and paste it. Now, instead of fast now, I want it to do deep dive. So I'll do thinking. So if I do thinking and click send, it will take a while before, okay, it's even fast this time. That's fine. But it's going to be different from what we had earlier. So fine. Now let's now do deep research. We have thinking and then do deep research. So it's going to take it as a research work. You can see it's asking me to start a new chart. So it's going to take it as a research work and go ahead. So let me do new chart and then click send. So it will take it as a research work, go online, search for material. You can see now generating research plan. So it will do it like a research work and just not ordinary prompting. Look at it now. So it's showing me what it's going to do for me. So if I click on more here, I can see all the things that it is going to do. And then it will identify primary legal constitutional framework governing presidential election in Nigeria, specifically in constitution and so on. So these are the things it's going to do. And if I'm satisfied with everything, I can edit this plan. But if I'm satisfied, I'll just click on start research. And then it will start searching online. It will start reading different materials. So you will see the materials that it's working on. You will see everything here. It's going to be listing them. So it will search websites. It will search and for different. I look at it now, researching 25 websites. So this website, the number of websites will be increasing as it's working, as it continues with its work. Look at the websites that it's working on. So you can see everything in real time. So it's working on the websites. Let's give it some moment. If you have any question, please drop your question as this is going on. If we are too fast, let me know. If it's okay like this, let me know. And at the same time, if you think all these things that we are doing, they are not worth it, let me know. And if you think they are worth it, let me know. So I expect everybody to drop something now. So it's researching for the three websites now. You can see it is now 63. So it will keep working on it like that. These are the things that you will have to do if you want to do it manually. But now AI is doing it for you. It's going online to read different articles, different materials for you to come and give you your results. And that is what it's doing now. So it's working on 69 websites now. So now it is analyzing our results. So it will analyze the result and then give us our feedback. Please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you are feeling me. Let me know if we should slow down, if we should take a break. Let's know. Please drop it in the chat. Are we together? Hello? I can see yes. I can see yes. Okay, if you can go back, it will be better. That's why I've been asking, where do you want me to go back? Okay, what exactly do you want me to go back to? Someone said we are getting it, or someone said if I can go back. Okay, don't worry, we'll try another example after this so that we can all get it. So it's rounding up now, analyzing results. It's rounding up. So once it's done, we'll see our results in real time. So it's done. Now look at how detailed what it's giving us is. Look at it now. I just said Nigeria, the procedure of electing president in Nigeria. Look at this. Institutional procedure, institutional and procedural framework of presidential election in Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, constitutional foundation, and so on. Look at what it has written. Look at table here. Look at how beautiful this looks. So if you want to learn more, and on every section, if you want to learn more, you just click on this to learn more. So if you click on it, it's going to show you the sources. So you can click on all these sources to read. This is beautiful. If you appreciate this, let me know, please. Let me know in the chat. Hello, are we together? Are we together? Well appreciated. All right. So let me go back. All right. So you can see. So and if you want to work on it, you can do next right here, and then you will see the links where it got all these things from. So you can read if you want more, if the ones that provided, if they are not sufficient. So you can scroll down statutory qualification and eligibility. So we have that. And then we have another table here, citizen section 13, section 131A of the Constitution. Detail must be Nigerian citizen by birth, age, section 13. Imagine this. So it is even quoting our Constitution. We have the Constitution there with the number, section and subsection. So you can, so whenever you want to talk about it, you have more details, and then you can work with the sections and more sections. So this will be useful for anybody that is into research, and also for educators, for teachers, for lecturers, and all. So if you want to generate material that you can use for your students, you can use this. So also like that, and then we have voters registration. We have voters registration, we have technological innovation, and so on. Look at how comprehensive this is. There's even one calculation here. Okay. It says under section 299 of the Constitution, the provision of the Constitution applies to the FCT as it were one, and so on. So this is the calculation. So this is everything. And the beautiful thing about it is that it will not leave you in the dark. This is where you have all the sources where it's got the information from. So if this is wonderful, let me know. And another thing you can do, actually, I'm supposed to keep this for those that registered for the intermediate and advanced class. But I don't know, I'm just in the spirit of giving. So there is something I want to introduce. Let's forget that. Let's go back to, let's try another example. Oh, let's try another example. We are done with this. Hello? I think someone wanted to say something. I cannot hear you. You are far from the mic. You are far from the mic. You are far from the device. Hello? If you can. All right. So, fine. Let's try another example so that everybody can get it, and then we'll go to the next thing. Let me minimize this. All right. So, let's go to the next thing. All things we can achieve. Now, since we don't have anything to do with this, I'll just close it, and then we are done. So anytime I want to make use of it, I'll just click this open, and it will open that conversation for me. So I can use it to do whatever I want to do. So you can share it, and you can export it. You can export it as document so that you can edit it directly using your Google Doc, or you can share it with anybody you want to share it with using the sharing link. So also you can copy the content and go and use it wherever you want to use it. Okay. So that's that about that. So let's close this and try another thing again so that we can understand. So someone said we should explain again. So here, if you click on, now we have, let me use a new one. Let's click on new chart. And now we have our new chart. I said, if you click here, these tools, we have other things that we can do using Gemini. So you can do deep research. By deep research, by deep research, we can by deep research, I mean you want it to do more and deep dive into whatever you want it to do and come and give you a perfect result. And then create video. By creating video, you want it to generate video for us, and also create image, you want it to generate image. So for example, now initially we did deep research. Let's use the same topic and ask it to generate image for us. Let's just see what that is going to give us. Where's the last one we did? Let me say, let me just copy this. Let me copy the topic. Let me copy the topic and then do new chart and paste it here. So now if you want it to generate image, initially we worked on research. If you want to work on research, steps you need to know is click on this first and make it thinking so that it will think well before giving you the results. And also click on tools here and click on deep research. So it's going to do deep dive into whatever you ask it to do. So now we want to do image. Now let me do create image. So when I click on create image, initially when we clicked on deep research, it showed deep research here. So we can ask it to do deep research we can upload file into the file that we have filled with to give us information from. And also we can ask it to go online. So by just doing this deep research, it will go online and search for material for us. But if you want it to bring it out of a specific material, you can just click file to upload the material and do deep research. So that being said, let's click on it and create image. When I click on create image, instead of deep research, it's going to give me image here. So and we want what is the procedure of electing a president in Nigeria. So if I do image and deep thinking and I click on it, it's going to activate Nano Banana for me. You can see now it's saying loading Nano Banana. It's automatically then understood that I want it to generate image for me since I have picked the image without even putting it in the description that this is what I want you to generate. Are we getting it? If you are getting it, let me know.
Yes, sir. We are with you, sir.
Oh, okay, so that's fine. Now it's coming up with it. So now look at what it has given me. It's giving me the details and all. So if I want to use this to generate an image now, I can use it to generate image. So let me just say create an image explanation for me and send it. So you can see now it has generated it, and this is what it has given us. So it's saying eligibility and nomination must be Nigerian citizen by birth, 35 plus years old, member of a political party, and educated to school certificate level, emerges via party primaries. 2. INEC pre-election and election day, then results and collection process, then winning criteria. And this alone, this that we have generated, some people used to pay for it back in the days. So they will just put it there. If you go to INEC office, they can paste it by their door and so on. Look at what it has given us without stressing ourselves. And the beautiful thing about it is that the image is going to come in high quality format. So if I download it now, if I download it and view it, you will see how quality it is. So these and many more are the things you can achieve using Gemini. So it has downloaded it. Look at the size, 7.2 megabytes. So that shows how heavy that is. So look at the image now. It is, oh, sorry, I'm only sharing my screen. Let me share these two. So these and many more are the things that we can achieve using Nano Banana and Gemini. So another thing I can also do is ask it to generate generate video for me. So if I want to generate video, I just click on this and say create video, and then I can start new chat. I can start new chat, and before I start new chat, let me go. I think I copied it earlier. Let me just paste it here, and since I've clicked video, I can now say fast thinking and click on it. So it's going to think about it to write the script, and I can only generate videos. Try another prompt. Okay, let me make it generate a video of the procedure of election in Nigeria and click it. So it's generating the video for us. So I can write the script, I can prompt it with the script and ask it to generate it. But just for test sake, that's why I'm doing this now. Any question? I couldn't do that because I'm getting a lot of requests right now. Please try again. But it can generate it. And let me do try again. But if this does not give us, and there's another platform where that is designed for the video generation thing. So you just go there, then we will use our video and VO 3.1 to generate our video. So that is that about that. Generating image and not generating image. Then okay, now let's use Canvas. While this is working on it, let me go back on Gemini. Let me open another tab and let's try the Canva. So if I paste it, the same question, and here I pick canvas. If I pick canvas and I do thinking and click on search, it's going to do that for me and activate Canva. Can this be done with the free version of Gemini? I cannot generate video using the free version. But the pro version will give you 100 points to create videos every month. So now look at what has happened. Look at the difference between using Canvas and using the normal Gemini that we use. Here now, if I'm not pleased with anything here, this is procedure for election, the president of Nigeria, procedure for electing the president of Nigeria. So if I now want to say of Nigeria, I can add something directly from here of Nigeria in Nigeria, in Nigeria. So you can see the difference now. So that is the difference. So if you activate Canvas, Canvas will give you this, then you can use it to do other things. So I can do my modifications directly from here. And I can bolden it, I can increase the size. If I select this now and click on this heading, I can make it heading 2 to reduce the size. I can make it heading 3 to reduce this further. I can make it heading 1 to make it bigger, like that. And here, if I want to add a question, I can add equation. I can go to previous version. If I want to go to the next version, I can click on this to go to the next. So, and also here, I can print what I have directly from here. Another thing is I can share and export it. I can share it, I can export it as a Google Doc. I can copy the content and use it. I can edit it using Google Advice. I can edit it using Google Advice. If I click on it now, it's going to do the work for me. So if I click on this now, it's going to rewrite the whole thing for me and so on. These are the things we can achieve using Gemini. But so many of all these things that we have done, we can achieve on a free plan. But the difference between free and pro is that the amount of time that you can prompt it to give you the result. Here on free version, it's limited. But on pro, there is no limit to it. So you can continue asking questions back and forth until you get a perfect answer. And once you get a perfect answer, you can use it to do whatever you want to do. Any question before we move on to creating gems? Do we have any question? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, engineer.
Any question? If there is no question, that means we have gotten it, and it means we understand everything like that. So I can proceed. All right. So
engineer, I have a question. Do we also this Gemini, is it also an app that one can download?
Yes, I've not tried it because I don't normally use it on phone. I use it on my laptop. So I've not tried it. I don't know if they have it. I don't know if they have an app, but I normally use it. I'm with you, sir.
Yes, I say, is it an app that one can download? The Gemini.
Yeah, I've not downloaded the app before because
yes, the network is breaking.
I activate my browser and do whatever I want to do because I know.
Hello.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah. Hello, engineer. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
The network is breaking.
To go online and download. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hello, engineer.
Okay, I can hear you, please.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
yes. There was I say if it is an app, so I hardly hear you because of the network is breaking. Please go
anyway,
ahead. I'm typing it. I'm typing my question.
Oh, okay. But I think I got the question, and I said I've not tried it. I've not tried it on. I've not tried downloading the application. I normally use my Google Chrome. So whenever I want to use it, I use it mostly on laptop.
Sir, this Gemini, you can download it actually.
Oh, okay. So I've not downloaded
it is downloadable on phone, and sometimes even some phones used to come with it as part of their application.
Okay. Thank you for the information. So any other question? Any other question?
Alhamdulillah, we can go on.
Oh, okay. So now that we are done with this, okay, another thing. Let me just show you this before I proceed. Let me show you this. There's another thing you can do. We can now take this a step further. We can take the results we have gotten now a step further. And what we can do is, sorry, can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
Hello, engineer. We can. The network is breaking. The network is breaking. We can hardly hear you.
Let me change the mic.
Yes, but we can hear you now. The audio is okay. Yes, it's okay now. We can hear you now.
You can hear me clearly, right? Hello?
Hello, engineer, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hello, sir. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. So now one important thing that I just want to add here is let me spotlight my other camera because of the recording. All right. So this one I will have here that says create. So this one that says create. If you click on create like this, you have options here. You can convert the results that it has given us. We can convert it to a web page. We can also convert it to an infographic. We can convert it to quiz. We can convert it to flashcards, and we can generate audio overview, meaning it will convert everything to audio form that we can listen to. So how do we get that done? So if I click on web page right here, then it will write the code. Let me say I don't know how to write any code. It's going to write the code for me. And when it's done, I will have my web page that I can share with anybody that they can look at and make use of. So let's just give it some minutes and it will be ready. You can see it's writing the code now. I'm not touching anything. This is my hand. These are my hands. So I'm not touching anything. It's writing the code. So let me scroll up so that we can see how the code is going. You can see. So it will write all the code by itself and then convert it to a web page. This happens to be something that people used to pay for back in the days. So if you are thinking what I am thinking, so it has gotten to the time that if you want to share your CV with people, sending Word documents and all, the time has gone. So now you can easily ask it to generate PDF for you and convert it to a web page that you can share with people to see your profile. So it has gotten to that level. So let's give it some minutes. We'll have the results now. So the result is here. Imagine this. Look at the color because we are searching information and the information is about Nigeria. Look at the color that it has given us. So constitutional procedure, how a president is elected in Nigeria. This is a complete web page. From party primary to the ballot box, understand the rigorous constitution and so on. So start learning. So if you click on this, it will take you to where you can start learning eligibility requirement. Before a candidate can run, they must meet specific conditions and constitutional criteria and so on. And now you start learning. So here is where you will learn the candidate checklist. Click the items to verify a hypothetical candidate, a citizen of Nigeria by birth, at least 35%, and 35 years of age, member of this and that, and so on. So you can continue like that and start learning. Also, you can scroll down the nomination of election process. Look at this, step 1, step 2, step 3. So this is what the INEC website looks like. And we have gotten it in less than without writing any code. So general election and the election day, we have the accreditation, we have the voting, and we have the collation. And then determining the winner, the 25% spread rule. So you have it here, and so on. We have the chart. So results, runoff required, and so on. So what happened if no one wins? So second round, runoff, and third round. So inauguration day as May 29. And here you have the information based on the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria as amended and Electoral Act 2022. That is the source. This is valid. This is something you can quote anywhere. If this is wonderful, please let me know in the chat so that I will know that it is not only me that my head is swelling looking at this. Okay? Can see wonderful. Maybe yes, how can we download it? Okay, I talked about that. All right. So that is it. So this is what you can see. It has also created different tabs here that you can click. Eligibility, if you click on it, it will take you to the eligibility page. If you click on process, it will take you to the process. If you click on voting day, it will take you to the voting day. The 25% rule, it will take you to the 25% rule. These and many more are the things you can achieve using Gemini. Someone said how you arrived to the web page. Okay. So if you want to get to the web page, all you just need to do is, if I click on this now, go back to the page, then you just click on, there was create here before, you click on the create. Because we are done creating, we will just have share. So click on the create, and you will see options to generate infographic or generate web page or quiz and so on. So you pick any one you want and it's going to write the code for you. Then you have it. So the beautiful thing about it is that this that we have done, I can share it. If I click on it and click on share like this, so it will generate a link for me. So if I copy this link now, I can share it on our Telegram page for everybody to use. So you can use it anytime. You can use it anytime. You can see, you can go through it to learn and do anything. So you can share it with anybody you want to share it with. So you can see what it looks like when I shared it on the page. So Nigeria presidential election process explained. So these and many more are the things you can achieve using Gemini. This is why I prefer Gemini and to ChatGPT, but it depends on your choice. So all these things that we have done, you can do all these things on the free version. But the problem is the limit of prompting. So you can do everything for free. So let's say this is done, and let's go and okay, let's try another one. Let's repaste the question. Oh, sorry. So let's repaste this question and generate canvas. Then instead of the web page we created, let's do infographic and see how beautiful it looks. I said as canvas. Okay, let's try a new chart. Let's paste it here and let's pick canvas and do deep search, thinking, and click on it. So it should give us a canvas that we can edit. So it has activated the canvas for us. So let's look at how beautiful the infographic will look like. So everything that is here, it will explain everything in one picture for us that we can use to learn the information. So okay, now it's done. If I click on create right here and so it's going to code it again. I have my hand in here and it will start the coding now. I'm not touching anything. It's the one doing the code. So it's working on it, visualizing the election and so on. So it will work on everything and then convert it to an image for us. You can see the code has started. I'm not touching anything. I have my hands on my head. Someone said, sorry, I missed the Telegram page. I will share it. I will repost it. While the code is ongoing, let me reshare the Telegram. So I've shared it. You can follow it. Now you can see it's done. Look at what it has created. Oh, it's not even image this time. So that means an update has come on Gemini. Look at what it has given me. This is wow. This is something else. Let me share it so that we can see what it looks like. Let me just copy the link and use it here. So now you can see what we have. It's saying NG, part 2, the presidency. Look at this. Age, 35, education, and so on. Who can run? Then the not too young to run impact. There is a chart here. And also there's another one, day 2, election day, and workflow, accreditation. Voters are verified using BVAS, fingerprint and facial, and so on. And then sorting and counting. Number 2 is voting. Voters cast their secret ballot and they cast their vote. They sort and then they transmit. Then the mathematics of victory, the majority and the spread. These are the numbers. And here we have some calculations here to make us understand. Total states, we have 37 states, required 25% threshold, 24 units. Runoff trigger, failure to meet both conditions. And critical statutory timeline. This is it right here. So we have candidates, we have all this. And then based on 1999 Constitution, so you can take this to the bank. It's a bankable information. So this we can achieve. If this is also fantastic, let us know. So you can go back on Gemini and then create another one. Anything you want, just make sure you activate Canvas and then come here and create. But once you create, you will have this result. So to run this all up, if we don't have any question, can we proceed with gem creation? So that the essence of gem is that you don't have to always tell Gemini what you want Gemini to do. You can create that in advance. So if you want to start selling granite, you would have trained your gem to understand the granite business. Then you want to start selling houses, you train your gem to understand that. You design your gem in that direction. Also, whatever you want to do, you can start training your gem to understand, and then you have different gems that will do the work. So if we don't have any question or any observation, can we proceed to gem creation? If you want us to proceed with gem creation, please drop it in the chat. I'm waiting for you. I can see yes, proceed. All right. Since we don't have a counter opinion, I'll just proceed. All right. So if we want to create gem, this is the procedure. I have a material on the Telegram that will teach us how to create the gem. So I'll just go ahead to save us time. It is here. If you scroll up, I think I've shared it with some people before. Gem. Okay, this is it. This is the file here. Time Gemini gems file. So if you follow this, it is well detailed. So you can follow it to create your gem. All right, so let's just proceed. So if you click on to create gems, you must activate this. You click on these 3 lines and then come here to gems, click on gems, and it's going to bring you here. Remember when we started, I made mention of Opal. Opal is another model that Google has created. With Opal, you can create a, what was it called now? An AI automation. You can create an AI automation that will automate your work and give you the result at the end of the day. So that is what Opal is for. So they have also integrated it into Gemini. So that is what we have here, but we are not touching that today. So we just want to go straight to gem. So if you scroll down, you will see new gem. You will see new gem. So click on new gem. That's just the simple procedure. Click on new gem. And what should we create gem for? Let's think of something and suggest it so that I can work with what we want. Who has a project or something you want to do? Maybe anything you have in mind. Maybe you want to start newscasting, so you will want to create something that will generate news for us, or and you want maybe there's something. Okay, this is another one. Something that can create that can generate course material for us. You just put the topic. Once you put the topic, or you put the title of the subject, the course, then it's going to generate course material for you. We can ask you to go online and search and for educational materials to generate the material for us, so we can get that done. And another one is it's another one that can create teaching plan, teaching the lesson plan. So just give me something, give me an idea. I don't want it to be that I'm the one that is suggesting the example.
Artificial intelligence workshop for beginners.
What?
Artificial intelligence workshop for beginners.
Artificial intelligence workshop for beginners. No, what it does is that it helps you to do the work. If we say artificial intelligence, that is a point. So you have a project that you want to work on. For example, maybe you want something that can be generating, that can be searching online for materials for you to write your research and also to carry out your research. If you want another one that can do so many things, something like that in that line, that is what I want. Or should I use my example if we don't have any?
Go ahead. Let's see what you are going to do.
Transport and logistics.
What?
The aspect of transport and logistics.
Transport and logistics. Okay. So let's say we want something that can line of transportation. Okay. Okay. Let's say something that can search for transport and logistic company for us. So anytime you just put it, once you insert your area, you just type your area, it's going to search for transport and logistic company around your location, your locality. So let's try that. So let me say, let's make it transport and logistic companies, Locator or anything like that. Locator. All right. So search this one, the description, you just put the name and the description will be what you want it to do. You can put anything there. So in this case, I'll just say search for logistic companies. So in this case, I don't know what I want to feed my AI with, but I'll just say whatever comes to my mind. And one beautiful thing about Gemini is that there is a tool there for you to reconstruct what you want. So for it to be fast, I will activate my Whisper Flow to do the typing. You are a gem that I want to go online. Anytime I input my location, I want you to go online, search for available logistic companies, their addresses, the phone numbers, and every other details I need to contact them. Search for that for me and make sure the links you are giving me are relevant links, relevant phone numbers, and relevant email addresses. So I said, you are a gem. Whenever I input my location, I want you to go online. Maybe I did not put you. So I want you to go online. Let me clear this. Okay. So I want you to go online and search for available logistics companies, their addresses, numbers, and every other detail I need to contact them. Search for that to make sure the links you are giving me and are relevant links, relevant phone numbers, and relevant email addresses. So that's fine. So now this is what has come to my mind. But now with this wonderful tool and this small pen that you see here, you can do wonders with it. So with some things are not coming and I may need. So once I click this pen, it will automatically rewrite everything for me. It will rewrite everything in a way that AI will understand and it will work perfectly the way I want. So look at what it has written. So this is what it has written now. So it says purpose and goals. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. Purpose and goals. Assist users in finding transport and logistic companies based on their specific location. Utilize online search capabilities to provide accurate real-time data on available logistic providers. Gather and present essential contact details, including physical addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses. Ensure all provided links and contact methods are verified and relevant to the user-specific geographic query. Then behavior and rule, location processing. Upon receiving a location from the user, acknowledge the location and begin to search and so on. So these are the things it will do for us. Look at how detailed that is. So that is that about that. And I will now click on save here. When I click save, that means I'm done creating my gem. So it will ask me to start chatting my gem. So if I click on it, it will activate my gem. It will launch my gem for me. Then all I just need to do is type my location. For example, I want to type University of Ibadan. Give me one location, your location in the north there.
Kano.
No, Kano is big. Give me a specific location. Type it.
Let's say
Nasarawa local government. Let me say Nasarawa local government. So Nasarawa local government. I did not say search for logistics. I did not say do this or that. I just typed a location. And then let's search it and see what it will do. So you can see now saying acknowledge. I'm searching for transport and logistics company located specifically within the Nasarawa local government area of Kano State, Nigeria. While Nasarawa is also a state in Nigeria, your query specifies local government, which is a major commercial hub within the Kano metropolis. Below are the verified logistic transport providers now. So this is it. Is there anything called Ehirano there? Hello?
yes, there is, sir.
And there is Damagezo Global Logistics.
Yes, there is.
So these are the things, these are the information it has gotten for us, and with their phone numbers and their addresses with the website. So this is fantastic. It can do so many things for you. So instead of you, and if you get to a new place and you are searching for things you will do and all you just need to do is use your gem and it will do it for you. So instead of saying assume this role as this and do this and that, once you know the things you are doing, create different gems for them. So whenever you want to use, for example, if you want to do research, create a gem that will do the research for you. If you want to do your teaching material, lecture material, create a gem that will do that for you. If you want to set their questions, create a gem that will do that for you. If you want to mark, create a gem that will, so many things like that. You can create different gems to work on it. Instead of coming here every time and say, okay, today I want you to generate questions for me. Tomorrow I want you to mark these questions and all. You will confuse the algorithm. So just create gem and then you are
I have this question. Sir.
Yes, please.
How can we use the gem to mark our script?
Your script, if you have given them the question, that is another advanced level to it. I think by the time we'll get to the advanced class, we'll understand those things. That's when you will create a platform like the one I showed you earlier that I created for someone that wanted to apply for a position in URI. So you can use that, something like portal like that, where students will go, they will answer the questions. When they are done answering the question, you will get the answer and the marking at the back end. So it will come to you and it will come directly into the spreadsheet. And there you will see their marks, you will see the one they missed, you will see the one they got and all that. And easily you can extract it. So you can definitely use it to do your test. Since you have power over your test, you can give them the test virtually. So they will do the test, you mark it, then you, after their exams, you can mark the exam physically since it's going to be on paper.
That is fine, sir.
Yeah,
Well
but
done,
we are definitely going to touch that when we get to the advanced class. Please, if I forget, please remind me when we are working on the advanced. There are so many things we'll touch there by God's grace. All right, so this is what, if you look at what it has given us now, it has only given us just 4. So 5, if you want it to give you more, instead of just saying and just typing this alone, we'll now bring it down, copy, then come down and paste it, come down and paste it. And then instead of using fast, we'll do thinking, and then we'll come here and don't do deep research, just do thinking. I can do thinking or make it pro to make it go far and click enter. So it will think more before it gives me the answer. You can see it's clarifying the graphical scope, then refining locations and so on, and then it will give me my answer. So definitely it's going to give me more than 5. If you have more than 5 there in Kano. So all you just need to do is come here, click on your gem and type what you will just type your location and you have it. So if you are into, if you sell cars and you want to search for location where you can get cheap cars to sell, you can also create a gem for that. It will go online and search for available ones and bring to you. So definitely you don't have more than 5 in Kano. So these are also giving us 5. So the GIG Logistics, Red Star, Nano, and so on. Note on Nasarawa, if you were looking for companies in Nasarawa State, in Nasarawa Town or Lafia, the options are different. Major logistic providers there are typically located in Lafia, the capital, or Karu, Mararaba, near Abuja. Is that right, sir? Hello?
Yes, engineer, yes.
Yes, please.
Engineer.
Yes, please. Okay. You know, we said Nasarawa local government. And if
even
you look at
it stated that it is or not.
I can't hear you. Your network is a bit poor.
It is or not that it stated Nasarawa State.
Okay.
If you check, it is or not.
Oh, okay. So, seriously, I don't get that. But if you
No,
look at
it's correct, engineer. It's correct because it is just expanding the explanation to tell you that if you are looking for logistic and transport and logistics in Nasarawa State, it's correct now. Well, if you are looking for it in Nasarawa local government at Kano State, it gave the specific location.
So I can now. So what he's suggesting here now is that if I'm looking for them here, I can now prompt for that. Look at the question here. It now say, will you like me to provide driving direction to the Bompai industrial area or find warehousing option near these companies? So you can continue to prompt for that. So here now, if I wanted to go with this, I'll just copy any of this address that I want here. I'll just input it here, and then it's going to give me the information. So it's as simple as that. So all it's doing is going using Google Map. It will use the Google Map and also use the information available online, their website and so on, and then it's going to give me the result. So definitely it's going to be accurate. It's going to be accurate. So about that, you can create as many gems as you want. So we now have the first assignment is this. Let us go and practice ChatGPT the way we have been taught. So what we are going to do next tomorrow, because we feel today is the first day, we are getting ourselves opened to this AI thing. So we are giving you tomorrow to go and practice, please. Even if it's just 30 minutes or 1 hour. If you don't have the time today, it is advisable you do it today. If you don't have the time today, do it tomorrow.
Engineer.
Yes, please.
Engineer.
I'm with you.
I have a suggestion to make on this.
Okay.
Is it possible to have a recap of what was done today, especially in the morning? Because there are many people who registered who find it difficult to join or who have not even joined.
Okay.
Maybe if we can recap what we have actually done today, tomorrow, that will give them an opportunity for them to be abreast with what is going on.
Because the initial plan was to have the class 3 times a week, and we have scheduled it to have a space tomorrow. So that tomorrow is for another class.
Okay.
And the team will not be available tomorrow. So what we are doing now is, by God's grace, on Wednesday, I promise, and God preserving our lives, and we'll have a recap of everything we have done in the morning. So that means instead of starting our class at 10, can we start at 9 for the benefit of those that are just joining? Is that okay by us?
That is tomorrow night?
No. Next tomorrow.
When is it?
Tomorrow is
okay. Tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow?
Tomorrow is break. I'm giving you assignment to practice everything we have done.
Okay, you are giving us assignment to practice. Then we have to submit it by next tomorrow.
By next tomorrow, yes.
It's okay. Inshallah, it's okay. We'll try and do it.
So the assignment is not something, it's not a must to submit, but I will give us opportunity to present it. You will come, you will share your screen, you will show us what you have designed. Or better still, if you go on Gemini and then you use Canvas to create, or whatever you create, make sure you share it. Share whatever you have created, the same way I shared now. Share whatever you have created with us on Telegram, if that will not be too difficult. But if it is difficult, bring it on Wednesday.
Engineer, I have this suggestion. I am suggesting that we are learners, we are beginners. So most of us here are learning this thing for the first time. So by the time we are submitting our assignment on this, maybe some people may have that phobia of that. So why not create a WhatsApp group just for this purpose, just for people the people who are here or who have actually attended this class? Can we do that? Is it possible?
That's what the Telegram page is for. So anybody that wants to ask anything or drop anything there, you can drop it there. So it is why I prefer having it on that Telegram is class that we are having. They will have something to learn. They have many things to learn on.
Please
reshare the Telegram page already.
Reshare the Telegram this thing again.
I'll do that now. That is it. So we can always use it. Definitely, there is going to be, or the only another thing I can do is, if there is any difficulty anywhere for anybody when you are trying to do it, you can always contact me. Just drop your message in the chat on Telegram, or you can use my number to drop the message directly, so I can see how I can guide you through, if that will be okay. But
that is very fine.
I just want everybody to practice what we have learned today, what we have learned here today. Practice it. Make sure you work on ChatGPT professionally, work on Gemini professionally. And another way to learn is, when you learn a new thing, teach another person. So even if it's your wife at home, if it's your child, if it's your husband, if it's just anybody close to you, if it's your gate man or anybody, just call them and teach them. When you teach them, you own it.
Thank you, engineer. Can we have the slide? If you can, since we are not going to have the recording, can we have the slide?
I'll give you the slide I used in the beginning of this class, but the recording I'm not promising, because I want total attention in class.
Sir, that is okay, sir. We are very grateful, sir.
Yeah. Oh, and if there is any question, please bring it on. And if there is no question, we can call it a day, because many of us.
Engineer, before you call it a day.
Yes, please.
Before you call it a day, engineer.
I'm with you, sir.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
I want people to bear me witness. I want people to bear me witness. I put a request. I just want you to answer that. If I put that request again, that you are going to succumb or you are going to submit to my request. People are hearing you, please.
Okay.
Promise me that you dance to my request.
Let me hear the request first, sir.
No, I'm not telling you the request. Just promise me you dance to my request. I've been putting this request for almost how many times you are rejecting it. So just promise me that you dance to my request.
Let me hear the request first.
I won't tell you, I won't allow anybody to hear my request. It's between me and you, but I want people to hear your submission.
Oh, okay. If it's something I can grant.
Inshallah, it's something you can grant.
Yeah, so if it's something I can grant, I'll work towards that, inshallah. No.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah,
Akasa, somebody very robust, very intelligent in AI, and people don't even know that somebody like this is among us. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You have done a wonderful presentation. We have actually learned a lot of things. I have been in a meeting since morning, but I used to go out of the meeting and go and connect with you to listen to your presentation. Thank you very much, sir. We are proud of you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So since there is no other thing, thank you very much. Thank you for being around. And by God's grace, I will promise that on Wednesday, I promise that inshallah on Wednesday, we are going to dive deeper. So Wednesday is going to be more of practical. Please get your laptops ready, get your phones ready. If you are going to be joining using phone, well, your laptop will be fine. Get your laptop ready, and also create an account on Canva. Create an account on Canva before that day. But if you find it difficult, we are definitely going to create it on that day. So create account on Canva, create account on Gamma, and just Canva and Gamma. And if there is any other one that I'm going to introduce, then we'll introduce it on that day. And please remind me when we come on Wednesday. And I are scheduled today to take Gemini, ChatGPT, and LM Arena. But since we don't have time, we will definitely touch LM Arena on Wednesday by God's grace before we move forward. So thank you very much for your time. And
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.